When Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, Jake of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Marvey to welcome you. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I decided to get live today. I'm back again. I'm live again. Here I'm sitting in front of you in flash. All you gotta do is, well, very simple job. You need to answer a very simple question of mine and get connected with me live, because I've decided to go live for next an hour. Yes, you heard me correct. I have decided to go live for next an hour. Come and join me, large number, all you people out there, and answer the simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? Or how are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? I want you people to type this answer right away and get connected with me like today. How are you doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? Thank you very much, Vijaya. Thank you very much, really appreciate it joining me live today. And I'm ecstatic to know that you are from the school where I worked earlier as a spoken English tutor for more than 17 years. Welcome to my channel and welcome to my domain, Vijaya. Hello, hello, hello. I want you to answer the simple question of mine and get connected with me. How are you doing today? Vijaya. I'm addressing you, I'm talking to you. I want you to type this answer to me. How are you doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? Well, I'm joined by BBR Gaming English. Hi, hello to you two. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Good afternoon to both of you. Good afternoon. How are you doing today? I want you to answer this question right away. Vijaya and Gaming English. I want you to type the answer to this question right away. I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? I'm doing great, sir. Absolutely ecstatic. Extremely happy to hear that. Right. How's your family doing, Vijay? How is your family doing? And the answer is, my family is doing pretty well. I am talking about your family. I'm talking about your family, Vijay. Answer the simple question of mine. How's your family doing? And the answer is, my family is doing pretty well. My family is doing pretty well. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to every man, Jake of you. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I decided to go live today. Here I am back again. I am live again and I've decided to go live for next an hour. I've decided to go live for the next 60 minutes. Thank you very much, Vijaya, and thank you very much, BB or Gaming English, for joining me live today. I really appreciate you joining me live today, and I really appreciate your answers. I'm addressing Vijaya, who happens to be one of my old students, who happens to be from the school where I worked earlier as a spoken English tutor for more than 17 years. Happy to welcome you, Marvey, to welcome you to my domain, Vijaya. How's your family doing? And the answer is my family is doing pretty well. My family is doing pretty well. Good afternoon, good afternoon. Hello, hello, hello. What are you people waiting for? Come and join the large number. Come and join the large number. In order to get connected with me, you need to do a very simple job. You need to do a very simple thing. You just need to answer the simple question of mine. How are you doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Hello, hello, hello. This is a very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? The answer is yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had. No, sir, I have not had. Well, I'm talking about the second meal of the day, lunch. I'm going back to Vijaya, and I'm going back to BB or Gaming English. I want both of you to answer the simple question of mine. I'm talking about the second meal of the day, lunch, and my question to you is, have you had your lunch? Stanley, thank you very much for joining me live today, Stanley. Welcome you to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Thank you very much. Really appreciate you joining me live today. Hi, Stanley. How are you doing today? How are you doing today? Answer the simple question of mine, Stanley. I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? I want you to type this right away and get connected with me live for the next an hour. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all and sundry. Good afternoon to every magic of you, and good afternoon to one and all. Have you had your breakfast? Have you had your lunch? Well, I'm not talking about breakfast, I'm talking about lunch here. And my question to Stanley, and my question to Vijaya, and my question to BB or Gaming English is this. Have you had your lunch? I am talking about the second meal of the day. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had. No, sir, I have not had. Thank you very much, Tanya. Really appreciate you joining me live today. I really appreciate your answer, your message. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Thank you very much. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Well, I am waiting. I'm waiting for the reply from Vijaya and from BB or Gaming English. Have you had your lunch? The answer is yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every magic of you. Good afternoon to all and celebrate. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Marvey to welcome you to my domain. Thank you very much for joining me live today. I have decided to go live at least for an hour today. I have decided to go live at least for 60 minutes today. Well, it's been more than 10 minutes. It's been more than 10 minutes since I've come live today. 10 minutes have gone by, 15 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me, large number. Get connected with me and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Yes, you heard me correct. I want you people to learn to speak grammatically correct English. Come and join me, large number, all you people out there. How are you people doing today? The answer is I'm doing very well, thank you very much. What about you? And I want you people to answer the second question of mine. Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Oh, Ganesh, ecstatic to welcome you to my channel, to my domain. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Good afternoon, Ganesh. How are you doing today? How are you doing today, Ganesh? Good afternoon. I really appreciate you joining me live today. Thank you very much. How are you doing today? I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? Good afternoon to you too, Ganesh. Wow, thank you very much for your reply. I'm doing pretty well today, sir. How about you? I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. I'm in the pink of my health. Thank you very much. I'm in fine fettle. Thank you very much. I am as fit as a fiddle. Thank you very much. I'm keeping up well. Thank you very much. I am healing hearty. Thank you very much. I am hunky-dory and taking a bow. Well, look at the options I have here, Ganesh. Look at the options I have here, Stanley. Look at the options I have here, Vijaya and BBR Gaming English. Look at the options here. How are you doing today? And the answer is I am doing pretty well today. I am in fine fettle. Ganesh, are you all ears? Yes, sir, I am all ears. If you are all ears, I want you to send me thumbs up. Yes, I am addressing you, Ganesh. I'm talking to you, Ganesh. Thank you very much for joining me live today. I'm ecstatic to welcome you. I'm Marvey to welcome you to my channel. Yes, sir, I am all ears. There we go. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your answers. What does this expression, I'm talking about an advanced expression here, all ears. What does all ears mean? All ears means I am listening with rapt attention. Well, the question being asked to Ganesh was, are you all ears? And he has replied to my question by saying, yes, sir, I am all ears. I am all ears. How's your family doing, Ganesh? How is your family doing? And the answer is my family is doing pretty well. Well, I'm talking about the option here. If someone happened to ask this question to you, how are you doing today? You've got multiple options here. The first option you have here is I am doing pretty well, thank you very much. Or I'm doing pretty well today, thank you very much. That's the first option you have. The second option you have is I am in fine fettle. Yes, you heard me correct. I am in fine fettle. Let me spell the word fettle for your convenience here. F-E-T-T-L-E. I am in fine fettle. All you people out there must be wondering what exactly is the meaning of the word fettle here. F-E-T-T-L-E. Ganesh, you must be wondering what exactly is the meaning of the word fettle. First, I want you to understand the spelling of the word fettle. F-E-T-T-L-E, fettle. I am in fine fettle. What does fettle mean? Fettle means your condition, your physical condition, your mental condition. Fine fettle, I am in fine condition. I am in good condition. Hope everything is clear. Ganesh, if everything is clear, I want you to do me a favor by sending thumbs up. I am in fine fellow. Fettle. I am in fine fellow. How's the family doing, Ganesh? My family is in fine fellow. My family is in fine fellow. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, check of you. Good afternoon to all and Sunbury. Welcome to my channel, Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD platform. How are you doing today? The answer is I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? Have you had your lunch? I am talking about the second meal of the day for your confirmation. And I want you people to answer the simple question of mine and get connected with me for the next 40 minutes. Yes, it's been more than 16 minutes since I've come live today. As I made it very clear at the beginning of this session, as I made it very clear at the beginning itself that I have decided to go live for an hour today. And it's been more than 16 minutes since I've come live today. All you people out there, 45 minutes more to go. Come and join the large number. I'm going back to Ganesh. Ganesh, have you had your lunch? Yes, I have had my lunch. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it joining me live today, and I really appreciate your answers. Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. Yes, sir, I have had. Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. Or you could simply say, yes, sir, I have had. No, sir, I have not had my lunch. Or you could simply say, no, sir, I haven't had. Positive answer and negative answer. Ganesh, I want you to type this right away. I am in fine fellow. I am in fine fellow. Or you could simply type, my family is in fine fellow. What exactly is the meaning of this expression, fine fellow? And how do we spell the word fellow? Fettle. That's the correct spelling of the word fellow. My family is in fine fellow. What does it mean, Ganesh? What does it mean, Vijaya? What does it mean, BB or Gaming English? What does it mean, Stanley? It means that your family is in good mental condition, is in good physical condition. I'm in fine fellow, sir. There we go. Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ganesh. I really appreciate your answer, and I really appreciate you joining me live today. Ganesh replies, I am in fine fellow. Fettle. Congratulations, you got the right spelling of the word fellow. And what exactly is the meaning of the word fellow? Your mental condition, your physical condition. Fine fellow. Good condition. Good mental condition and good physical condition. How are you doing today, Ganesh? And the answer is, I'm in fine fellow, sir. I am in fine fellow. How about you? Or what about you? And Ganesh answered my question, have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had my lunch. No, sir, I haven't had my lunch. Ganesh, where are you? Where are you? Where are you, Ganesh? Are you still in Gadwal? Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. Are you still in Gadwal? Where are you? Oh, you're in college. You're in college. Okay. Is it a lunch break, Ganesh? Is it a lunch break now? Is it a lunch break? Yes, sir, it's a lunch break. No, sir, It's not a lunch break. No, sir. It's games period. Okay. Thank you very much, Ganesh, for joining me live today from your college. Which college are you from, Ganesh? Which college? Which college are you from? Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to everyone. May I give you good afternoon to all and sundry, and good afternoon to one and all. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. This is your very own professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD. Hello, hello, hello. How are you people doing today? I'm doing very well, thank you very much. Well, Ganesh replied my question by saying, sir, I am from GPCET College. Okay, you are from GPCET College. Okay, Ganesh. I'm coming to you. I want you to answer the simple question of mine. Ganesh, do you ride a bike? Do you ride a bike? Well, I'm talking about a bike here. And the word I'm using is ride. R-I-D-E, ride. Do you ride a bike, Ganesh? And the answer is yes, I ride a bike. No, sir, don't ride a bike. I am addressing you, Ganesh, and I want you to answer the simple question, do you ride a bike? R-I-D-E, ride. Yes, sir, I ride a bike. No, sir, I don't ride a bike. Do you ride a bike? Yes, sir, I ride a bike. No, sir, I don't ride a bike. Well, I got reply from Ganesh. He says, no, sir, I don't ride a bike. Ganesh, I'm coming to you again. Does your father ride a bike? Does your father ride a bike? Remember, Ganesh, I'm talking about your father here. And I'm talking about you. Does your father ride a bike? And the answer is yes, sir, my father. No, sir, my father. So I want you to type this answer right away. Does your father ride a bike? I am talking about your father. As far as your father is concerned, Ganesh, your father comes in the category of third person singular. No, sir, I don't ride a bike. And I'm talking about your father now. Does your father ride a bike? Does your father ride a bike? Hello, hello, hello. What are you people waiting for? Don't be chicken, don't panic, don't get nervous, don't get intimidated, don't get apprehensive. Come and join the large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. What are you people waiting for? Come and join the large number. All you got to do is a very simple job. All you got to do is a very simple thing. You need to answer the simple question of mine. How are you people doing today? And the answer is, I'm doing pretty well, thank you very much. What about you? Have you had your lunch? Yes, sir, I have had. No, sir, I have not had. Well, thank you very much, Ganesh. I really appreciate you joining me live today, and I really appreciate your answers. Yes, sir, my father ride a bike. Well, I'm going back to Ganesh. Ganesh, I want you to understand a concept here. I want you to understand, certain fundamental things about English here. The answer being typed by you is, no, sir, yes, sir, my father ride a bike. I am talking to you, Ganesh. If you are all ears, if you are listening to me with rapt attention, I want you to send me a couple of thumbs up. Ganesh, I am talking about your father, and I want you to understand this concept here. Now, what is this concept I'm talking about? It's wrong on a part to say, my father ride a bike. Thank you very much, Ganesh. Thank you very much for reacting too early. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your thumbs up. Thanks a lot. Okay, Ganesh, coming back to the concept here. Now, what is this concept I'm talking about? Ganesh, whenever you get the chance to talk about your father, remember, it's not just word. It's word plus yes or is. It's wrong on your part to say, yes, sir, my father ride a bike. You need to say, yes, sir, my father rides a bike. Well, we got the point here, Ganesh, because you are talking about your father, you are talking about third person singular. Whenever you get the chance to talk about third person singular, don't forget to add yes or is after the word, Ganesh. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. I want you to correct the spelling of the word ride here. It's not ride, it's rides. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. Yes, sir, I ride a bike. Yes, sir, I ride a bike. Well, I don't have any problem with this answer. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. So first type correct sentence, but my mind confused me. Okay, so Ganesh says that he typed the correct sentence for us. Later on, his mind played tricks with him. Right? Rather than saying, Ganesh, but my mind confused me, you could simply say in advanced English, my mind played tricks with me. My mind played tricks with me. Ganesh, I want you to type the right answer now. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. R-I-D-E-S. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. Remember, Ganesh, you're talking about your father. You're talking about third person singular. You're talking about your father. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. Yes, thank you very much, Ganesh. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. There we go. You got the right answer. Congratulations. There we go. You've done a great job, Ganesh. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. Now, what do you think about the negative answer here, Ganesh? Now, what if you want to give negative answer to this question, does your father ride a bike? What if you want to say no? I want you to send me negative answer now. No, my father dash bike. I want you to send me the negative answer to this question, does your father ride a bike? Give me the negative answer, Ganesh. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike. You got the right answer here. Always remember to add yes or es after the word, Ganesh, Vijaya, BBR, Gaming, English, and Study. Hello, good afternoon to Eric, man, Jacob, you, good afternoon to one and all, and good afternoon to all and sundry. What are you people waiting for? Come on, Jen, come and join me in large number. All you people out there, what are you waiting for? Who are you waiting for? Come and join me in large number. Come and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Yes, thank you very much, Ganesh. Sir, I think, no sir, my father doesn't ride a bike. There we go. Congratulations, you got the right answer. I just wanted to make the concept absolutely clear to you. Positive answer, yes sir, my father rides a bike. Negative answer, no sir, my father does not ride. R-I-D-E, ride. You got the correct spelling of right there. I thought you would do the mistake of adding yes after the word right there in the negative answer as well. But thank God you did not do the mistake of adding yes after the verb in the negative answer, because, Ganesh, you might be wondering, why is it so? Why is it right in positive answer and why is it right in negative answer? It's all because of doesn't, Ganesh. My father doesn't. And what is doesn't? Doesn't is a combination of does plus not doesn't. And what is does? Does is a combination of do plus es. Do plus es. Sir, I think No, sir, my father doesn't ride a bike. Yes, you got the right answer. Congratulations, you hit on the nail. There you go, you got the right answer. No, sir, my father doesn't ride a bike. No, sir, my mother doesn't ride a bike. No, sir, my brother doesn't ride a bike. No, sir, my sister doesn't ride a bike. I'm coming back to you, Ganesh. Now I want you to ask this question to me about riding a bike. I want you to type this question to me. I want you to type this question to me about bike riding and all that. I want you to type this question to me. You know, sir, ride a bike. I want you to ask this question to me right away so that I could answer your question positive and negative. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my domain. Welcome to Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you, Ganesh. Thank you very much. Do you ride a bike? Yes, you got the right question here. I thought you would use does in the question. Thank God. Ganesh, you did not use does, you used do. So the right question is, do you ride a bike? Remember, Ganesh, well, you got the right question. Congratulations again, you got the right question. Doing a great job. You are learning to speak grammatically correct English. So the question is, do you ride a bike? And thank you very much, Ganesh. You did not do the mistake of adding yes after the word ride in the question, because it's wrong and important to do so. The correct question is, do you ride a bike? Sir, do you ride a bike? Do you ride a bike? How many words do we have here, Ganesh? Do you ride a bike? Well, we have 5 words, and that's how we write English. That's written English track. That's written English track, but we are not here to talk about written English track. We're here to talk about spoken English track. Now, 5 words according to written English track, spoken English track, 1 single word, and that word is do you ride a bike? 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 Do you ride a bike, sir? Do you ride a bike, sir? Do you ride a bike, sir? Do you ride a bike? 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 All the people out there, I want you people to repeat after me. I want you people to practice after me. I want you people to utter after me. Always remember one thing, that a good listener can become a good speaker. I want you people to listen to me with rapt attention. I also want you people to understand one thing, that listening is primary and speaking is secondary. Listening always comes first and speaking always comes next. Always remember that a good listener can become a good speaker, but a good speaker can be a good listener. If you are a good listener today, you become a good speaker tomorrow. If you are a bad listener today, you become a bad speaker tomorrow. If you are an average listener today, you become an average speaker tomorrow. The ball is in your court. Practice makes a man perfect. The more you practice, the more you learn. The more you practice, the more easier it gets. Thank you very much, Ganesh, for joining me live today. I really appreciate your question here. Do you ride a bike? And my answer is yes, Ganesh, I ride a bike. Yes, I ride a bike. Now I'm coming back to you again, Ganesh. Here, I need to teach you another concept here, which is related to the bike on tenterhooks. What is it, Ganesh? On tenterhooks. When on, Tenterhook. On tenterhooks. On tenterhooks. What does on tenterhooks mean? What does on tenterhooks mean? Well, the answer is on tenterhooks means carefully and cautiously. Yes, you got me right, Ganesh. Carefully and cautiously. And here is my question to you. Question number 1, do you ride your bike on tenterhook? Do you ride your bike on tenterhooks? What does it mean, Ganesh? It means do you ride your bike carefully and cautiously. Hope you got the meaning of this idiomatic sentence, on tenterhooks. If you got the meaning of on tenterhooks, Ganesh, I want you to send thumbs up. Come on, send me thumbs up if you got the meaning of this idiomatic sentence, on tenterhooks, which means carefully and cautiously. carefully and cautiously. Yes, sir, I ride my bike on tenterhooks. There we go. Congratulations, you got it right. Thank you very much, Ganesh, for sending those thumbs up and for sending that answer. Yes, sir, I ride my bike on tenterhooks. Now I want you to answer this question. Does your father ride his bike on tenterhooks, Ganesh? Does your father ride his bike on tenterhooks? I want you to answer this question of mine right away. Does your father ride his bike on tenterhooks? Yes, sir, my father, dash, dash, dash. No, sir, my father, dash, dash, dash. I want you to fill in the blanks here. Does your father ride his bike on tenterhooks? I am talking about your father. I am talking about third person singular. I am talking about your father, your mother, your brother, your sister. In all these situations, I'm talking about third person singular. Yes, sir, my father rides a bike on tenterhooks. There we go. Congratulations, you got it right again. But there's a slight correction to be made here. Yes, sir, my father rides his bike. Or you could simply say, yes, sir, my father rides bike on tenterhooks. It's not rides a bike. Yes, sir, my father rides his bike on tenterhooks. Or it could be, yes, sir, my father rides bike on tenterhooks. Hope you got the meaning of this idiomatic sentence. Ganesh on tenterhooks means carefully and cautiously. Ganesh, I want you to type the meaning of this idiomatic sentence carefully and cautiously. Send me the message. Carefully and cautiously. On tenterhooks means carefully and cautiously. Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. This is very own KMD Yunus, professional spoken English trainer from Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. Thank you very much, all you people out there. I really appreciate you joining me live today. I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to BBC Gaming English. And I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Vijaya, who happens to be one of my old students, who happens to be from the school where I worked as a spoken English tutor for more than 17 years. And I would like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Danny as well. And I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to Ganesh as well, who happens to be one of my old students, who happens to be from the school where I worked for more than 7 years as a spoken English tutor. And Ganesh happens to be one of my regular students. Ganesh comes and get connected with me every day, and I really appreciate you joining me live today. You're joining me live every day. Ganesh replied my question, tenterhooks means carefully and cautiously. There we go. There we go. Well, I'm going back to Ganesh. Ganesh, say for example, you are on road and the traffic is heavy. You are on road and the traffic is heavy. What will you do? Will you ride your bike recklessly or on tenterhooks? Yes, it's obvious. You will ride your bike on tenterhooks because the traffic is heavy. Ganesh, I'd like to give you another word for heavy. Heavy traffic. Rather than using a simple word like heavy traffic, you could go with an advanced. You could go with an advanced word, hellacious. Yes, there we go. Ganesh, I want you to go with this advanced word, hellacious. And how do we spell the word hellacious? Here is the spelling of the word hellacious. Hellacious. That's the correct spelling of the word hellacious. And what does hellacious mean, Ganesh? Hellacious means horrible, terrible, heavy. Rather than saying the traffic is heavy today, you better say the traffic is hellacious today. The traffic is hellacious today. I ride my bike on Tanahooks. Yes. Ganesh, did you get the meaning of this advanced vocabulary? Hellacious. Hellacious. And the meaning of the word hellacious is terrible, horrible, heavy. The traffic is heavy. Rather than heavy, you can go with this advanced vocabulary. The traffic is hellacious. The traffic is hellacious. Yes, I got the reply from Ganesh. Thank you very much. Hellacious, horrible, terrible, heavy traffic. Yes, you got the right meaning. You got the right point. The traffic is hellacious. Yes, you heard me correct. Well, you know what? Traffic is getting hellacious everywhere. Traffic is getting hellacious everywhere. Well, I'd like to talk about Kernel City. I'd like to talk about the city where I come from. And there are certain places, there are certain areas where traffic gets hellacious time and again. For instance, in the vicinity of bus stand, or in the vicinity of Chaurasta, or in the vicinity of B camp and C camp. So these are the areas where traffic gets hellacious time and again. Traffic gets hellacious many times. Traffic gets heavy many times. Hello, hello, hello. It's been more than 41 minutes since I've decided to go live today. 19 minutes more to go. What are you people waiting for? Come and join the large number. All you people out there, don't be chicken. Don't get nervous. Don't panic. Don't get apprehensive. Come and join the large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. I want you to give me the meaning of this idiomatic sentence, dogs are barking. What does dogs are barking mean? I remember talking about this idiomatic sentence in one of my live sessions earlier, and I remember you were there and both of us discussed about the idiomatic sentence in detail. I want you to give me the meaning of this idiomatic sentence right away. Yes, legs paining self. There we go. You got the right answer. Legs are hurting. Legs are hurting. You got the right meaning of this idiomatic sentence. Dogs are barking means legs are hurting. Legs are hurting. My dogs are barking. My dogs are not barking. Are your dogs barking? Yes, my dogs are barking. Ganesh, is my voice audible? A-U-D-I-B-L-E. And I know you know the meaning of this word very well. Audible. A-U-D-I-B-L-E. Is my voice audible? The answer is yes, sir. Your voice is audible. I'm afraid, sir, your voice is inaudible. Is my voice audible, Ganesh? Yes, sir. Your voice is audible. Thank you very much. There we go. You are real, very fast today. Real appreciate you joining me live today. Am I visible, Ganesh? Am I visible? Yes, sir. You are visible. I'm afraid, sir, you are invisible. Am I visible, Ganesh? Yes, sir. You are visible. I'm afraid, sir, you are invisible. Hope you got the meaning of the word audible, able to be heard. Inaudible, unable to be heard. Visible, able to be seen. Invisible, unable to be seen. Well, I got the answer from Ganesh. It says, yes, sir, you are visible. There we go. I'm audible and visible, or it could be I'm visible and audible. Thank you very much, Ganesh. Let me tell you one thing, my dear Ganesh, my dear student, let me tell you one thing. You are neither audible nor visible to me. Yes, you heard me correct. You are neither visible nor audible to me. I could only see your messages. Thank you very much. But I am visible and audible to you. I am visible and audible to you, but you are neither visible nor audible to me. Visible and audible. Ganesh, what do you think about God Almighty? Is God Almighty visible? Yes, sir, you are visible. Is God Almighty visible? Ganesh, is God Almighty visible or is God Almighty invisible? Hello, hello, hello. Good afternoon. Good afternoon to one and all. Good afternoon to every man, check of you. Good afternoon to all and sundry. What are you people waiting for? Come and join me in large number and learn to speak grammatically correct English and learn a couple of advanced vocabulary. Yes, I got the reply. No, sir, he is invisible. Yes, you're right. You're absolutely correct. God is invisible. Ganesh, is God omnipresent? Is God omnipresent? Let me spell the word for you, Ganesh. O-M-N-I-P-R-E-S-E-N-T. It's a single word. It's a single word. O-M-N-I-P-R-E-S-E-N-T. Is God omnipresent, Ganesh? And what exactly is the meaning of omnipresent? Omnipresent means present everywhere. So, yes, sir, God is omnipresent. There you go. Congratulations, you got yet another right answer. Ganesh says, yes, sir, God is omnipresent. God is present everywhere. I'm coming back to you, Ganesh. Is your father omnipresent? Ganesh, is your father omnipresent? Is your father present everywhere? Is your father omnipresent? Yes, sir, God is omnipresent, but I'm talking about your father. Is your father omnipresent? Well, as far as your father is concerned, remember that your father is a software engineer. And as far as your mother is concerned, your mother is a homemaker. She does nothing. She looks after you and your family, your father. And as far as siblings are concerned, I remember transparently, I remember vividly, I remember clearly that you don't have siblings. You are an apple of your parents' eyes. You are the only son they have. So, Ganesh, is your father omnipresent? The answer is no, sir, he is not omnipresent. Yes, you are absolutely right. Your father is not present everywhere. Your father is not present everywhere. Ganesh, I'm coming back to you. I'd like to give you another word for omnipresent. Omnipresent. And if you want to go with omnipresent, you can go with omnipresent. The meaning of omnipresent is present everywhere, or there is another advanced word which you could use instead of omnipresent, and the word is ubiquitous. Yes, you heard me correct. Another advanced word, another advanced vocabulary I want you to learn today is ubiquitous. How do we spell the word ubiquitous? U-B-I, Q-U-I, T-O-U-S. Hope you got the correct spelling of the word ubiquitous, Ganesh. If you got the right spelling, please send me thumbs up. U-B-I, Q-U-I-T-O-U-S. That's the right spelling of ubiquitous. And what does ubiquitous mean? Ubiquitous means present everywhere. God Almighty is ubiquitous. My father is not ubiquitous. Sir, how to read English books? When I am reading one book, there are unknown words to me. Sir, how to read them? Ganesh, ubiquitous. Yes, you got the right spelling. U-B-I-Q-U-I-T-O-U-S. Present everywhere. You got another word for omnipresent here. Well, you have two options here, Ganesh. You can go with any one of them. God is omnipresent, or you could simply say God is ubiquitous. God is omnipresent, yet God is invisible, yet omnipresent. God is invisible, yet omnipresent. God is invisible, yet ubiquitous. Well, I'm coming back to your question, Ganesh. Your question is how to read books. The major problem you come across when you read a book is you come across new words, you come across difficult words, you come across tough words, you come across tough vocabulary. Well, let me tell you one thing, my dear student, my dear Ganesh. The best thing to do is to read on regular basis. I want you to inculcate the habit of reading at least 1 or 2 pages every day. And what kind of books do I want you to read? I want you to read storybooks. I don't want you to read novels. I don't want you to read autobiographies. I don't want you to read memoirs. I want you to read storybooks. Why do I want you to read storybooks, Ganesh? Because the kind of language, the kind of vocabulary you find in storybooks is not that advanced. First, I want you to inculcate the habit of reading every day. And I want you to inculcate the habit of reading at least 1 or 2 pages every day. And then I want you to inculcate the habit of reading storybooks. I don't want you to go for autobiographies. I don't want you to go for novels. I don't want you to go for memoirs, because these are the books in which you find advanced vocabulary. You find tough words. You better start with storybooks. Storybooks. Get a storybook and then read at least one story every day. Inculcate the habit of reading storybooks every day. And apart from that, you could even inculcate the habit of reading newspaper, Ganesh. I want you to start reading newspaper from today. I want you to read newspaper every day. Well, I know you are in a hostel, you are in a college, and you may find really very hard, difficult to go and get newspaper, but you can do one thing. You can buy one newspaper and you can read the same newspaper for the next 10 days. Read the same newspaper for the next 10 days. Well, I don't want you to read the same matter, but you will have the whole newspaper. You need at least 10 days to read A to Z in the newspaper, because you find many things, different things in newspaper. Okay, sir, from now I will start storybooks. There we go. All the best. Thank you very much for joining me live today. Acidic me. Good afternoon to you too. Thank you very much for joining me live today. I really appreciate you joining me. How are you doing today? Answer the simple question of mine and get connected live today. I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. What about you? Acidic you. Yes, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Thank you very much for joining me live today. I really appreciate you joining me. Answer the simple question of mine. How are you doing today? I am doing pretty well. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you joining me live today. I really appreciate your answer. Thank you very much. What's your name? What is your name, Acidic me? Or what's your appellation? What's your appellation? Ganesh R. Recently I started a book called Atomic Habits. Yes, a very good choice. A very good choice. But I want you to read storybooks first. Develop the habit. Develop the habit of, inculcate the habit of reading storybooks first for a couple of months. Once you get habituated to reading, then you can read all the other stuff. I'm doing very well. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you very much, Acidic you. Acidic me. I want you to tell me your name here. What's your name? What's your name? Ganesh, what's your name? Or it could be, what's your appellation? APPELLATION. Appellation. Appellation is an advanced word for name. What's your name? What's your appellation? What's your name? What's your appellation? I am going back to Acidic me and question to you, what's your name or what's your appellation? My name is KMD Yunus. My appellation is KMD Yunus. What's your name and what's your appellation? And have you had your lunch? Have you had your lunch? Yes, you got the right answer, Ganesh. I know that your appellation is Ganesh, your name is Ganesh, and you got the meaning of this word, ubiquitous, Ganesh. Well, God Almighty is invisible, yet omnipresent. God Almighty is invisible, yet ubiquitous. Ubiquitous, ubiquitous, present everywhere. Ganesh, what do you think about moon? What do you think about moon? Is moon omnipresent? Is moon ubiquitous? My appellation is Ganesh. Thank you very much. Yes, I'm doing pretty well. Thank you very much. Aesthetic me. My question to you, here I have a couple of questions to you. Question number one, what's your name or what's your appellation? Question number two, have you had your lunch? I am talking about your lunch and I'm going back to Ganesh. Ganesh, I want you to answer this question of mine. Is moon omnipresent? Is moon ubiquitous? I'm talking about moon. I'm talking about moon, and my question is moon omnipresent? Is moon ubiquitous? Hello, hello, hello. Well, exactly 4 minutes more to go. Exactly 4 minutes more to go, as I made it very clear at the beginning of my live session today that I have decided to go live for an hour, for 60 minutes. 56 minutes have gone by, 4 minutes more to go. All you people out there, come and join the large number. Yes, Ganesh, I got your answer. No, sir, moon is not omnipresent. No, what do you mean by that, Ganesh? Well, I'm talking about day. No, I'm not talking about day. I'm talking about night here. Now, what is your answer now? I'm not talking about day. I know that moon is not visible daytime, but I'm talking about night. Now, what do you think about night, Ganesh? Is moon omnipresent at night? Is moon ubiquitous at night? Well, 3 minutes more to go for me to go off stream. 3 minutes more. No, sir, moon is not omnipresent, but I'm talking about night, Ganesh. I'm talking about night. I'm not talking about day. I'm talking about night. Yes, sir, moon is omnipresent at night. Now, what do you think about sun, Ganesh? Is sun omnipresent? Is sun ubiquitous? Is sun omnipresent? Is sun ubiquitous? Is sun present everywhere? Is sun omnipresent? Ubiquitous? Yes, the answer is yes, sir. Sun is omnipresent. Sun is ubiquitous. Sun is present everywhere. Sun is present everywhere. Yes, sir. Sun is omnipresent. There you go, Ganesh. We have another word here. Sun. S-O-N, sun. But I'm not talking about S-O-N, sun, Ganesh. I'm talking about S-U-N, sun. You got the right spelling of sun. You got the right spelling of sun. S-U-N, sun. We have another word. And that is son. And you are the only son your parents have. S-O-N. Yes, you are absolutely correct, Ganesh. Sun is omnipresent. Sun is ubiquitous. Ganesh, here I come to you with the last and final question. What do you think about donkey? What do you think about donkey? I'm talking about an animal here. Is donkey omnipresent? Is donkey ubiquitous? I'm going to say that this animal donkey, do we find this animal in every part of India? In every part of India? Yes, sir. Sun is omnipresent. Yes, sir. Sun is ubiquitous. I am talking about donkey, and my question to you is, do we find this animal everywhere? Do we find this animal in Karnal? Do we find this animal in Vijayawada? Do we find this animal in common? Do we find this animal in Hyderabad? I am talking about a donkey here. Is donkey ubiquitous? Yes, donkey is ubiquitous. For example, online shopping is ubiquitous. No, sir, donkey is not ubiquitous. Well, yes, you are absolutely right, but we find this donkey animal everywhere. We find in Kurnool, we find in Vijayawada, we find in Hyderabad. Well, not the same donkey, but we find different breeds of donkeys. So donkey is ubiquitous. I'd like to talk about online shopping here. Online shopping is ubiquitous in this day and age. Did you get me, Ganesh? Online shopping is very common. Online shopping is found everywhere. Online shopping is ubiquitous in this day and age. Thank you very much, all you people out there. It's time for me to call it a day. It's time for me to sign off. It's time for me to take your leave, but with a promise that we shall meet again tomorrow, the same day, the same time, the same place, the same channel, the same studio. Learn English with KMD, a platform where learning English and speaking English is made much easier. I really appreciate you joining me live today. I'd like to convey my heartfelt thanks to all you people out there for being with me throughout the live session, and special thanks goes to one of my blue-eyed boy, Mr. Ganesh, who struggles really very hard to get connected with me live every day. I really appreciate you joining me live today, Ganesh, and I really appreciate you joining me live every day. You are doing a commendable job. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Do take a very good care of yourself, and take very good care of yourself. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day. Thanks a lot.